Hey friend, Tim Scher here. So I'm putting together my exciting 90-minute business amplifier webinar for business coaches and wellness experts and business consultants so that you can use my three pillar system for amplifying your business. Because if you are missing one of the three pillars, then you're not going to be able to help as many people as you want to or in the way that you want to. And so most of the life coaches and business consultants I know are struggling. They've had a certain level of success, but they want to take it to the next level. They want to figure out how to get in front of the masses in a bigger way. They want better client results. They want to figure out how to get a more consistent client flow system so that you're not always wondering where you're going to get your next client from. And then, or a big part of it is just our own confidence, our own inner securities, our own imposter syndrome, or a lack of focus or motivation or drive. We feel called, but we just don't know how to figure out how to get out of our own way, even though you've been studying personal development for 20 years. So wherever you're at in the process, I was thinking about what I've done to run a very successful practice, a six-figure practice for 19 years in a row. Before that, I was in practice, but I didn't know what I was doing. I was developing my skills as a practitioner, and then I was trying to figure out how to develop my business skills and my marketing skills and my influencing skills and my speaking skills and my author skills because I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. And so it took time. And I've been in the game now for 35 years. I've been in practice for 28 years. And then out of all that, the last 19 years, almost 20 years, has been straight success. And that's been through, terrorist attacks and 9/11 and financial crises and the housing market crash in 2009 and pandemics and, all the stuff that we've gone through. And yet I've still been able to stay consistently successful and profitable, which means that I'm able to help more people. Because as people helpers, we want to help as many people as we can. We want to save the world, right? And so you can't do that if you don't have enough clients or you don't have enough confidence or you don't have enough reach. And so I'm putting together this business amplifier webinar so that I can teach you some of my best secrets. Plus, I want you to feel motivated and excited and believe in yourself. So I'm going to infuse you with this energy and this motivation and this momentum to go out there and have the impact that you are called to deliver. Even if you're not a life coach or a business consultant or a wellness expert or in network marketing or in sales in some way, you should still attend because it's going to be so freaking motivating. You're going to get so much value out of it that I mean, it's an incredible opportunity. And so I've been putting a lot of effort into this. And so I was thinking, what do I want to actually teach while I'm doing this? And one of the things that I think is really important is my main secret sauce, right? Which won't seem so secret once I tell you what it is. But this is what has helped me more than anything else. And it is simply to produce the best possible results for my clients and then share those amazing stories and examples in the form of marketing and advertising, right? As my friend Michael would say, story selling. He wrote a book called Story Selling, and it's all about sharing the stories that are so amazing that your clients have had, and then you turn those into stories, and then you share them in a variety of ways. I used to do back in the day when people read newspapers. I do full page ads of my weight loss clients using hypnosis, and they were the before and after. And I'd have people that are really thin holding up these big pants that they used to wear, before going through my programs, and they lost a ton of weight. And I would put full page ad in the newspaper. All the radio ads and television ads that I ran were all testimonial based. They weren't me telling you how great I am or trying to explain hypnosis or trying to explain any of that stuff, right? What they were my clients saying, I was struggling, I was in pain, I could not get rid of my anxiety, I had these horrible habits, I had this terrible phobia, it was holding me back, I couldn't pass the bar or the nursing exam to be able to finally get my test and move in with my profession, move forward with my profession because I had such high anxiety or whatever it might have been. They were telling the story. And then I worked with Tim and this happened. I passed my test and I, dropped the weight and I feel more confident than I ever have in my whole life. And I have more self-love and inner peace than I ever had in my whole life. And I just collected and collected them because I've had a couple coaches over the years give me great advice. The first coach said, don't work for the money, work for the testimonial. And then the second coach said, work for both. Right? No, they were both wise, right? And it was a matter of you work for the testimonial. You do the best thing you can for your clients. You give them more than they were expecting, and you keep giving until it hurts, which it doesn't hurt. It feels good. But sometimes it'll make you wonder, am I giving too much? If you're feeling that way, good. That's what you want. You want to give so much value that you are the obvious choice to go to. And so, for my clients, I'm the obvious choice to go to when it comes to making huge breakthroughs in your life. And so, when uh, they go through that experience, then of course they want to help you out. Of course they want to tell their friends. Of course they want to share. You know, I have people all the time and I love this. It's so endearing, and it just makes me so happy when people will say, you know, you've helped me so much. If there's anything I can do to help you, you let me know. Right? Anything I can do. They just gave me a testimonial and they're like, if you want another one, let me know. Right? Because I've helped them in such a major way that it transformed their entire life. It changed their stars, right? It changed their destiny so that they could live their best life, their most authentic life. And so you've got to produce those results. If you're not producing those kinds of results, you should get certified in my One Belief Away method because it is changing the game. I'm teaching people how to do what I do, and it is changing the game. My goal is to change how coaching and counseling is done in this world because most of it is very subpar. It's kindergarten compared to the special forces of training that I can certify you and show you how to do it. All right. So I'll talk a little bit more about that during the webinar. But you got to get your skills up so that you are super confident. You also have to make sure that you are super confident, right? Because your clients will buy into your certainty and you have to know you're going to produce results so that they can borrow your confidence from you and then incorporate it so that they can get the same kind of results. And then the next part of it, though, is the marketing. That's why my other coach said you got to work for the testimonials and the money. Because if you don't have a marketing budget, then it's very hard to get that reach out there. There's so much noise on the internet. And internet marketers who are not good at helping people, but are very good at internet marketing, are taking your clients and selling people pills and vitamins and stuff that doesn't work because they're really good at making money. But those clients are just getting ripped off. And then now all of a sudden they're very skeptical, they're very pessimistic, they're very resistant to hear anything because they think that they're going to get scammed. And so it's done more harm for the profession than good. And so what we have to do is become really great influencers. Even if you're shy and you're introverted and you don't like doing marketing, I just want to sit in an office and see people. Sure, everybody wants that. But how are you going to get those people in the audience or those people in the practice, right? How are you going to work with those people if they don't know who you are? And so you've got to get good at both. It really is like a three-legged table. You've got to have the skill set, you got to have the mindset, and you got to have the marketing set. And then your table has a strong foundation. And so that's what we're going to be doing for these Business Amplifier webinars. I'm going to get you fired up and I'm going to share with you some of my best secrets that are going to help you with all three of those areas. It's going to be really exciting. So whatever you're doing, if you're already doing this, great. Then maybe if you're not getting the kind of results that you want, you got to say, well, maybe I got to figure out how to get my clients even better results so that they are offering to help you grow your business. Or, you know, because a lot of times people are like, my clients love me. Great. Well, are they sending people to you? Are they setting up referral systems for you? Are they offering to volunteer to help your business grow? Uh, um, are they making testimonials and stories and sharing them on their Facebook channels to help you out? Right? How else are they helping you besides they're just telling you that you're great? Okay, because that's where you really want your clients to be. You want an army of raving fans who are supporting the growth of your business, not just people who like you. Right. So, and maybe you have that down. That's awesome. Then the next part of it is how do you turn it into a marketing system? So you have clarity, and every day you know that you're going to have consistent lead flow. And to be honest, most people struggle with both of those things. And so that's why I'm stepping in. Right. That's why I've decided it at this point in my life. I got a birthday coming up and I'm getting older now. And so instead of just seeing thousands of clients, I'm just going to start teaching other people how to do this. And that's how we're going to build an army of healers and do some really powerful work together. So I'll let you know when I roll out that uh, enrollment link for the marketing. It'll be coming up pretty soon so that you can enroll and get your marketing up to date and you can get your skill set up to date and you can get your mindset up to date by enrolling in our 90-minute Business Amplifier webinar. All right. So hope you have a great day. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.